Hello and welcome to all you Aries people. Welcome for your monthly horoscope for June 2016. It's going to be very dynamic, and you Aries people out there, whether it is the moon in Aries like me, I'm having that, the moon in Aries, or whether you have a sun in Aries or an ascendant in Aries, this will be applicable for you, this general reading. So it's a very dynamic month, June. It's a very intense month as well, and your ruler Mars is again in the sign of Scorpio, which is all very deep and investigating and transformative and trying to change and to change permanently. But let's start at the beginning of the month. There is this new moon, and it's not just a new moon, it's a new moon in Gemini, the sun and the moon together. Also conjunct, so together with Vesta. And so Gemini is your third house. It's the way that you think, it's the way that you communicate. So this is about how you communicate in life. And there is this new start for you when it comes to getting things, which is great. And this new moon is conjunct Vesta, and Vesta is a little asteroid that is all about dedication. It's all about devotion, it's all about a sense of purpose, it's hard work, it's devotion to a higher purpose. So all this is linked with the way that you speak, the way that you think. The way that you speak is going to be very focused during the month of June, and that's good, especially if you work in some area where you need to do a lot of communication, which is a lot of jobs nowadays. This is good energy for you because you're going to speak very devoted, very passionate, but also very hardworking and wanting to have this higher purpose. All this energy that is going on with the new moon around the 5th to 6th of the month clashes a little bit with other energies, but not necessarily, so we call it in astrology a full square. There's a full square going on in the mutable signs. For you, it's mainly how you think and how you believe, you could say. How you think, how you believe, and also health could be part of this. So I'll explain in a minute. So full squares in astrology are seen to be difficult, or seen to be hard work, or seen to be stressful. But the good thing about this is that I always see these full squares just before big changes happen that need to be made. And that's a good sign. So it's sometimes we need that squeeze, we need that frustration for us to get along with something or to change something. And that something will be clear around August, September time, because then the big changes are going to occur. But now is actually how we deal with it in the very moment. So this is, the power is in the moment, they say, but it's true. You can only change your future as best as possible if you do your work here, in the here and the now. So the stress for Aries people is mainly going on the mind level. So you've got this new moon, but it opposes Saturn in the 9th house. So maybe there is new information about something, a person, a situation, a job that is fighting with your belief system, with what you believe in. And it's all about the balance, how you can make a balance between this new information and with your beliefs. Saturn in the 9th house gives strong beliefs, and I'm not going to say dogmatic because that's negative, but it's not easy to change those beliefs, and you can feel a little bit under stress because of that. So, or something that you believed in now for a long time, whether it is a person, whether it is a situation, a job, all of a sudden you see, because of new information comes in, which is that new moon there, all of a sudden you see, hey, this is not matching with my belief, this piece of information, this piece of reality that comes in. On another level, it can have to do with your health or with work, because there is where the healing happens. These are the Pisces and Virgo houses, and these are your 6th house and the 12th house, the houses of health, the houses of physical health, mental health. So there's a lot of growth that is possible there when you have the feet on the ground and when you do the hard work. Jupiter in the 6th house. Jupiter in the 6th house is for a lot of Aries people, there is a lot of more meaningfulness when it comes to their work And maybe they feel a bit of pressure to change their work because they don't think or find that they have a meaningful job. So now is the time to do all that preparation to make that big step, probably around August, September time. But there is a big growth going on behind the scenes, and there is also forgiveness, and that's Neptune in your 12th house, forgiveness, and on an unconscious level, knowing and trusting your instincts and your intuition, which is very interesting for you Aries people. Now your ruler Mars is in the 8th house, and it's going still retrograde, so it's on the very last day of the month that your ruler goes direct. But it goes retrograde, as I said, in the 8th house. That is very, very powerful. So you can make really, really changes when it comes to your blind spots. And I made a separate video of that. So that video is very, very applicable for you Aries people. Because that video is about, it's called the drama triangle. So if you're interested in a bit of more of this, so if you feel that every now and then you're a bit in a drama, maybe you can find some tips in that video. I'll put a link below here. That is, Mars is about our intentions, it's about our doing, and you are going to find out some of your blind, hopefully a lot, or maybe it's just one, but to find out your blind spots, to find out where you have a hidden agenda when it comes to the way you act. And again, check out that video if you want to know more about it. But you are very much digging deep into your own psyche, and that will deliver a lot of growth, especially next month when Mars goes direct in that house. Last but not least, a very nice, beautiful, one of my favorite aspects, a good energy going on between Jupiter and Pluto. It's a repetition of what happened in March. So maybe there was something in March that was very positive for you. Now that's happening again. It's on the 26th, but it's a building up throughout the whole month. It's Jupiter in that 6th house of work and health, trining with Pluto in your 10th house. So maybe there is some opportunities when it comes to health, but also when it comes to work for a couple of you Aries people out there. And they are going to be permanent and very transformative in a positive way because it's in a trine. Having said that, I wish you a very, very lively month. I'm sure you will love that, you Aries people. Thank you for watching, and see you next month. Bye-bye.